Each and every time you kick off a new project, there it is again. The same checklist, the same onboarding steps, the same assigned tasks. It's a never-ending loop of copy, paste, and repeat. So today we're going to teach you how to put a stop to that by templatizing your projects and automating your client tasks with SmartSuite. Hey there, I'm Alex Knowles from automationhelpers.com, and we help companies like yours get set up and automated using industry-leading portals, apps, and integrations. Today, we're walking through how you can templatize your projects and automate your client tasks, saving your team a ton of time. We'll take a casual step-by-step walkthrough looking at how you can template repeatable tasks and automatically create them when a new project is created or has reached a particular phase. Every time that you kick off a new client project, you have to remember and recreate the same list of to-dos. Things like schedule a discovery call, sending a welcome email, setting up folders, and assigning team members. Now, instead of reinventing the wheel every time you create a new project, SmartSuite gives you the power so that you can create project task templates, letting you predefine what tasks need to be completed and reusing them. SmartSuite doesn't yet have an apply template button like other platforms, but with a smart setup, you can have SmartSuite working on your behalf to quickly create your client project tasks for you. Now, one approach that I see users doing is to build a task templates library, basically an app or table in SmartSuite that stores all their common project tasks, which can then be linked to projects. Think of it as a master checklist of every task organized by phase or project type. For example, you might have a template task tagged as onboarding task, discovery phase, or project closeout. Basically, each template task can have details like name, instructions, duration, expected, and assigned role. You'd also include a field to categorize the template, for instance, a drop-down or tag for the phase or process it belongs to. And that way you can easily filter the templates by phase or project. Now, once you have this library, adding the task to a new project is straightforward. You would just link or copy template tasks into that project. In SmartSuite, you can of course use a linked record field on your projects app or table that connects to the task templates app or table. And in the linked task field, you could use the filter option and filter the template tasks by relevant phase or template category. For example, filter tasks that are tagged onboarding. Then select the tasks that show up and link them to your project. Now, the reason that I wouldn't recommend using this approach is because we don't want to use the same task record over and over again for different projects. Generally, you'll want an individual task record to be marked individually as completed. Simply linking the same task record to multiple projects, well, when you complete that task in one project, it's going to be completed everywhere. To handle this or work around it, you could just create a dummy project that already has the linked tasks and then just duplicate that project record whenever you need a new one. But again, I don't think this is a good approach and a good way to handle your client project tasks. So instead, let's look at the best approach here, leaning on SmartSuite's native automations to automatically create tasks when a new project is created or moves to a certain stage. And then we will look at generating tasks from our task template library and automatically linking them to the correct project. And this is where SmartSuite shines. We're basically telling SmartSuite, hey, whenever I start a project or that project reaches a phase, please create these standard tasks for me and my colleagues, assign them, link them, and let's get things moving. So once you've set this up, it'll be hands-off. The tasks will look after themselves. We'll walk through a concrete example to see how you would configure this. So we're going to open up the automations for this solution, and we won't have any currently created, so it will be our first automation. Now, let's just go with the simple fact of when a record is created, we'll have the table, the project tracker. That's because when a project is created, we want this to run. Then for the action, well, we'll just be creating a new record in our task tracker. We will notice that we've got project tracker selected. Let's quickly change that to task tracker. Then from here, we'll select what fields we want updated. For instance, the title. So this could be book discovery call with client. Then we could have the assignee. Well, it's going to be assigned to me. I need to sign this, and so on and so forth. Okay, so let's look at how we can set up the automation so that we're linking to our task templates, but we're actually using unique records. So we've got the project tracker. We've got the task tracker, which is actually linked to our projects, and the task templates. Let's open up the automations. And from here, we're going to quickly create a new one. We'll have that when a record is updated, and this will be in task templates, it'll be when the linked project changes from empty to is not empty. Then we're going to set the action, which will be to create a record in our task tracker, not task templates. And all we're going to do here is we're just going to pull in each of the fields. Okay, so currently when a new record is updated in our task templates, that linked project changes from empty to not empty, then we are creating a record in our task tracker and we're pulling across the values from that templatized task. Next, we're going to add a find record step or action. The table is going to be our project tracker, and we're just going to look for a single record. We'll add a condition. So if the title of the project is equal to what we got from the linked project, we're good to go. And this is the important part, is that once we've found the project, we actually want to update it so that it is no longer linked to the task templates, and therefore we are using unique records and not the same task record as always. So here, link to task templates, we just want to clear that value, and then we are good to go. From there, we can add our automation, and if we take a look, we'll see that we are automatically getting tasks generated when one of our projects moves to the onboarding or whatever stage it. Now, if you are looking to get started with SmartSuite, we've left our affiliate link in the description of this video, along with helpful resources on how you can achieve just what we talked about. If you're looking to set up your work management solution or automate parts of your business, do not hesitate to reach out to us at automationhelpers.com, where our team of experts are offering a free 30-minute consultation, so book yours today.